Clerc Milon has a very unique vineyard. The terroir, as you say, has two different soil types, mainly gravel, deep sandy gravel for about 2/3, limestone with a slight amount of clay on it for about 1/3 of the vineyard. So the soil itself doesn't have great variation, but we have that split between the two that gives Clerc Milon its finesse but also its power. The interesting point about this vineyard, it's a very ancient vineyard. You have to think about a very old Roman mosaic because it's made of 247 blocks all put together in one big square. So it's pretty unique here in the Medoc in the sense that it has not been replanted for decades, even centuries, because 80% of the vineyards over here is older than 50 years, which is pretty unique. That's a very interesting point. Absolutely, over here it's the logical following of what happens in a cuvier. With the fermentation we try to enhance the personality and the quality of each lot coming from the vineyards. So we try to promote those characters through the wine without adding any outside influence. I'm thinking you look at all this oak over here and you think that has to give a taste to the wine. We're not trying to get a taste of the oak, we just use the barrel because of its ability to lift the flavors, bring more complexity, soften up the tannins. Élevage is going to help the wine. Clerc Milon obviously has a unique place, unique combination of two different soils, 2/3 gravel, 1/3 limestone, east-facing slope. So that gives naturally the cool component to the wine, great tannins, high minerality to it. This is really the signature of Clerc Milon, and from my first vintage here, this has always been there, warm or cool vintage. So that's really part of the DNA of that terroir. You add to it the level of complexity we have in the vineyards. 80% of the vineyard is made of basal selection, so a pretty unique vine material. And the combination of the vineyards and the sites gives that taste that's always very vibrant to me, always very Pauillac in the strength, in the masculinity of the structure.